10 seconds or so until we get the rounds going, and I'm excited to see some action, see our players driving fast. This is the first competition that we will be seeing split full speed play. First competition for a couple of the players themselves as well, but overall this is our debut for split full speed, and we're heading into the first round now. Let's get it going. Spec starting out in the lead with the start here. Let's see if he can keep it going as we go into the first section now. Going into the upside down tube now. Looks like we have Victor kind of taking the lead here. NX falling right behind. Tech Wolf picking up at the back of the pack right now, but all hope is not lost as we see getting past a little. Oh, looks like Oil Ollie crashed into the wall there, so Tech Wolf is going to be scoring a couple more points here. Stitch currently in the lead. Take it over closer to the front now. NX in second place, followed by Victor. Alzheimer Gaming coming into fourth place right now. As we go into the finish, NX missed the finish. Alzheimer missed the finish. Tech Wolf scoring 6 points for us. It's not over. Respawn, guys. What happened? Did those guys DNF? You aren't allowed to respawn. Just learned. According to the rulebook. I'm no longer confused. Well, we're going to go into the second round now. I guess, yeah, precision is needed. Driving safe, driving consistently is going to be the name of the game. And me as a non-full speeder myself, totally forgot that that was the rule. I remember that being the rule a while ago, but that was not the case for the competitions that I've played. So we'll just see how. Definitely a devastating rule is all I can say. Alzheimer Gaming bringing the lead here in the second round, followed by Ollie, Victor. Tech Wolf still kind of behind here, hopefully keeping a consistent pace. I learned that Tech Wolf's controller broke and he's using a backup, so hopefully it's not a hardware difference right now. Making it through the loop all the way into the finish, 6th place. And I believe we had 2 crashes that were not finishers here. Free agent team wins the round 2, 2-0. Free agent team. We're going to the third round here. Hopefully Split can start pulling it off, getting to the finish line. There's a crash from Tech Wolf there. Slightly devastating at the very start. Alzheimer didn't have the best start either. As we get closer to the front of the pack here. NX holding it down, but free agent team has 3 solid lines right now. Hopefully NX can come upset, gain some speed on some good speed slides, score some points for us. Right now, these guys are looking. Oh, we had 2 crashes right there from free agent team. So hopefully Split can kind of pass up right there. They're probably DNFs. Tech Wolf, with the small wall bump, was not devastated by that crash. Actually looks like could be making to the finish line. Stitch in first place, holding it down. NX right behind. Hoping to score 7 points for us here. Spec getting 3rd place right behind with a 102.270. And I think that'll be around for Split. That will be 1 point for Split. It is now 1-2. 1st to 7 will be winning the map once again. And we go into the third round here. I'm sure there are a lot of nerves from the Split team, mainly because once again we had 1 crash there. I believe that was Alzheimer. And I just believe a lot of these guys might have some nerves going on. It is, once again, first Split full speed competition. First time all these guys playing together. Some of them first time playing in competition. NX hitting the wall, having to DNF. Completely ruined the run there. There are a lot of tight spots, a lot of speed checks, places you can clip, but hey, that's the nature of competitive full speed. As we go into the tube section here, free agent team has all 4 spot. Oh, one of them crashed there, but they are going to finish 1, 2, 3. Tech Wolf coming in 4th there. And that might be it for everybody driving. Will be another point for free agent team. 3 points against 1 for split. As we get another round started, all we can, hopefully we're not getting down in the mental state, just brush things off like this. Sometimes you just make mistakes and there's not a whole lot you can do about it other than just try better next time. And, refresh, reset, start over. Stitch has been looking pretty solid in the match right now. Spec holding it down, trying to break up the pack of free agent team. About halfway through the map now. Going to the turnover, a couple tight sections. Looks like we had 2 crashes from split right there, unfortunately. A third one as well. I believe Alzheimer also had DNF right there. We will hopefully see NX to the finish line, but they do have 3 ahead of him, so it's not looking too solid as we go into the final section. Solid finishes from 3 free agent team members. NX getting 4th place. Oh, and the 4th finish for free agent team. All making it to the finish line. Stitch with the fastest time on the server at the moment. Almost getting author time with a 1 minute flat right there. Heading into the next round now, once again, is 1 to 4 points. Free agent team is taking the lead. Stitch just dominating on this map. Definitely has put in some practice, it seems. Free agent team, they pack together pretty nicely, but at the moment we're seeing Spec and NX kind of break that up. See if they can hold their speed, keep it going through the tube sections here. Looks like there was a free agent team crash. We see NX coming in, holding down 2nd place behind Stitch here. I'm not sure if Spec is still there. He did not crash. About halfway, 3/4 of the way through the map. Spec almost losing it right there, losing some speed, but holding the line overall. Tech Wolf coming in as well. We might be seeing a point for split here if they can finish in front of the rest of the other free agent team members. Although they're getting 1st and 3rd, that's a couple points for them, but it's like split is going to take the round. No, I did my math wrong. Free agent team is scoring another point there. 1 point split, 5 points free agent team. Going into the 7th round here. Start does seem pretty precise, and there is a flag hit, speaking of that, by Ollie. And that's going to be a DNF right there, so hopefully 4 against 3 makes it a little easier for just to score around here. Alzheimer and Spec holding the lead down. Did we have another crash from Stitch? We did, so this is looking like a pretty good round just based on the DNFs from free agent team. Looks like Alzheimer might have messed up. Not Alzheimer. Alzheimer's still keeping it going. Holding down 1st place. Tech Wolf hopefully going to grind for 4th place here. Maybe we'll see some mistakes from free agent team here and we can get a couple more points, but they've been looking pretty solid up to this point. And they're going to hold it all the way through 1st for Alzheimer Gaming there with 101.195. And that's it, 4 finishers. We're having a lot of crashes here. Once again, it's a precise map. Not much you can do other than practice and practice. Tech Wolf having a DNF at the very start, not good. But hopefully it gives them, a minute to shake things off, refresh the mental. We're seeing Spec kind of trying to hold down the front of the pack there. Free agent team 1, 2, 3. And X hoping to say something about that. Coming in, passing up, getting into third place here. Stitch kind of falling behind, but Victor and Ollie holding it down. NX clipping the road border there, unfortunately having to DNF. Too much speed would have been lost, would not have been able to save that. Stitch is off the map, and at the moment it's just hope free agent team just needs to make it to the finish line, it appears. Spec is following behind for team split, but I believe that is the only 4 people that will be making the finish line. Spec with a little PB on the server for the race. 1 to 6 at the moment. Here's where the comeback really begins as we go into this next round here. Seen some decent starts here. Tech Wolf probably played it a little safe. Into the first wall ride. Free agent team has generally been having pretty good starts, getting out into the lead and just holding it. But NX has been trailing right behind almost every round, just sometimes making a couple too many mistakes, having to DNF. Spec bringing it up with Sardic at the moment, duking it out, hoping to hopefully get around here for split. Into the wall ride section, we're getting close to the end of the track. It looks like this is where the positions are going to finish. NX hoping to get third place here. Free agent team just being able to finish more consistently, getting through the line, and that seems to be what has been more important at the moment. That is 7 points. Does it go to more than 7 points? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look at the... Yeah, it is until 7 points, so I'm not sure why they are playing another round. That is GG for free agent team on the map. I guess we just want to play some more. Alright, we are skipping the round, going into the next one here. That is 1 point for free agent team on the match today. They will be taking map Atomize. We will be going into high voltage next. We will be seeing the same lineup, I believe. No, we should be seeing Kato playing this match, actually. Kato, Alzheimer, Tech Wolf, and NX should be playing on high voltage. We had a game crash on the split side, so hopefully we're just going to be taking, a couple minutes to get everything sorted out. Wait for Alzheimer to come back. Alright, now we're switching the map. For some reason, I guess I have admin powers, so I could try and help, but I don't want to mess anything up. I'm just here to watch. We will be waiting for Alzheimer to rejoin. High voltage is going to be the next map being played here. The author time on this map, it is by Switch999, by the way. 101.976. So it's another just over a minute long map. And Alzheimer has the best PB on the team, so hopefully we're going to be seeing some good rounds out of him. And that looks like a devastating sign at the start. I hope not too many people are going to be hitting it. Alzheimer has gotten back into the match. We will be resetting, getting the warm-ups going, and getting ready to start the second round. We are seeing Kato on the warm-up. Alright, and there's the reset as we will get into the two 15-second warm-ups, or 20-second warm-ups, whatever it is. And I believe we're seeing the same players on the side of free agent team. Alright, 10 seconds. We'll be getting into it. Alright, here we are. Split versus free agent team. Playing on map. High voltage. FullSpeed League. We get into round one here. Going through the reactor over the grass. Hopefully getting some speed slides going here already. Into the first wall ride section, we are seeing Kato kind of leading towards the front right now for Team Split. Stitch holding first place for free agent team, followed by Victor, NX, Sardic not too far behind, Ollie holding up 6th place, Tech Wolf kind of falling behind. Kato losing a little bit of speed here, but NX is hoping to charge to the front of the pack. As we're getting into the final sections of the map here, Stitch just holding consistent first place. NX looking like passing Victor. Yep, hoping to get second place here. Victor and Ollie are coming in, or in Sardic. Kato hopefully beating Ollie right there. Indeed, with a little bit of a snipe. That does appear to still be a round for free agent team. Into the second round now, 1 point free agent team. We're seeing Kato having some pretty decent starts on the map already. Alzheimer not too far behind. Going very low on the wall ride here. Stitch and Ollie leading the pack for free agent team at the moment. Kato went a little bit low on the entry. I think lost a little bit of speed on the grass entry there. But NX is charging forward with some speed here. Ollie kind of going a little left-right there, losing a little bit of speed, but Stitch just staying strong. As we will see them be holding down first and second. Whoops, I'm not sure if Alzheimer crashed. I believe Alzheimer crashed, had the DNF. And we'll see if that is all 4 finishers. Tech Wolf finishing, and I believe that will be a point for split. I can't do quick math. It's also hard to not when I'm not knowing who's all going to finish. But there we go. 1-1, taking our point on high voltage. As we go into the third round here. I feel like NX is definitely feeling very comfortable on this map. Once again, Alzheimer had a pretty good time. Might just be nerves at the moment, but once we get into the swing of things, we'll hopefully be seeing some more consistency. NX pushing out, taking the lead in front of free agent team this time. Kato and Alzheimer not too far behind. Ollie kind of getting some speed on them though, passing up. And Ollie going a little wide there, it seems, with some of the slides, but still holding speed. Alzheimer coming back, passing again. NX falling back a little bit behind free agent team. At the moment, split 3-4. Hoping to secure another round here into the final sections of the map. NX not quite able to secure any more points there. I believe that is a free agent team point. Yes, we usually have that overlay. Let me see. Hope that looks better. I didn't know that the that's just our standard overlay. I didn't know that the server was going to be set up as such. Anyway, back into the action. Alzheimer Gaming leading the pack right now in front of free agent team. Hopefully now settling into more of the groove of the map. Victor and Stitch following close behind. Ollie losing speed on that section, it seems. Kind of got passed up by his teammate Sardic. But Alzheimer's not going to let them get first place this round, it appears. Stitch trying to gain speed and catch. Looks like it is not going to happen. Victor coming with insane speed out of that section. I'm not sure what happened. What kind of speed slide got pulled off. I guess Stitch just kind of lost speed, but they are going to be taking 2, 3, 4 and scoring another point. Alzheimer doing his best to say something about it, but it is a team game, and we need the whole team to be scoring points to secure the round point. 1 to 3 free agent team pulling into the lead a little bit. Stitch getting out to a pretty good start here. Kato hopefully holding it down for split. Tech Wolf, Alzheimer slightly behind here. I'm not sure if NX has already crashed. Alzheimer might have had to slip up, going a little bit behind the pack here. We are seeing a 1, 2, 3 from free agent team. Kato and Tech Wolf coming up. 4, 5 for split. Kato losing a little bit of speed, getting passed by Tech Wolf here. But we're not going to be able to bring it past team free agents. They will be 1, 2, 3 and scoring another point. Score being 1 to 4, free agent team in the lead going into the 6th round here. I believe Stitch hit the sign or had to drive wide of the sign. Tech Wolf also making a mistake, just deciding to DNF. No speed to be caught back up. Once you lose your speed, there's not really boosters to get you back up. There's no respawning to just try again. But we have NX trying to pull to the front of the pack here, following behind Ollie. But the rest of free agent team is right behind. I'm not sure. Still have Kato. Sardic making a slight mistake there, it seems like, falling a little bit behind of the front of the pack. NX really trying to push first place here. Victor has a very good end. I don't know what to say because Victor just comes flying out of that section every time into the finish, being able to pass up NX. And that will be another point for a free agent team. this is where the comeback starts. That's all I can say. No, but unfortunately, due to some circumstances, we weren't able to have all of the players for Split be here for this match. So for them, they had to all try to learn all of the maps, which is definitely a harder thing because when you have the team size is what, 8 players, and so we only have 5 to be playing this match, and so a lot of them have to learn all 3 maps. And having to learn all 3 maps is definitely a lot of work, having to be solid on all of them instead of, you know, dedicating certain players to play certain maps. So it's been a lot of learning for some of these players here, and I know stressful and being the first competition for some of them, but they're handling it. We're handling it. We're holding down the best we can. Alzheimer in first place at the moment. NX still cruising along. Alzheimer going to be taking first, followed by 3 free agent team players, though. So they will be scoring a point. But we did have all 4 finishes from the Split side. One to 6. And Split just hoping to score another point. Once again, we did have everybody finish, so the consistency was there. Kato, unfortunately, flipped the sign at the start there. Not being able to make the speed check there, having to DNF. 4 players, team free agents. 3 players, team split. But Alzheimer and NX are definitely getting towards the front of the pack during this round. Trailing behind only 2 of the free agent team players. Victor and Stitch have been looking very solid, though. Victor with an incredible ending, it seems, but NX being able to pass up Stitch here. Stitch has lost a little bit of speed. Alzheimer pushing past Victor as well. Going into the final sections, Victor usually gets some good slides here, but Alzheimer does have the speed to hold it, and Alzheimer NX 1-3. Will that be enough to score? That is a point for Split. We will be keeping the dream alive. It is 2-6 going into the next round. If we can just hopefully fall into this pattern now, Alzheimer and NX being able to push and get to the front of the pack, passing the line, we might be able to score a couple more points here, possibly take the map. Looking like a little bit of speed loss from some of the players off that little jump section. Alzheimer trying to push the front of the pack, followed by 3 free agent team members. But NX right there as well. Maybe gaining a little bit of speed on Stitch here. Into the grass section. Slightly more speed, hoping to pass Stitch here. Pushing for now possibly 3rd place. Alzheimer just looking solid, holding first. Victor kind of gaining some speed. Stitch is not out, has something to say and is coming back a little bit as we go into the final section here. Victor, Alzheimer falling off the track. Unfortunately, trying to go a little bit too inside. Victor going to be getting first, NX 2nd place, but it's not going to be enough. That should be another point for free agent team, and that will be 7 points. And that will be a GG, with free agent team winning the match 2 maps to 0 against Split, unfortunately. But now all the Split members have had a slight taste of competition. And that's what it's about, getting out there, having our first competition, and this is going to be a big learning experience from a lot of the players. We have our coach, Yami, watching in the background, taking notes, and just getting ready to improve all of our players here as the season goes on. We will be having a second match against Space Racing. That will not be for 40 minutes from now. It'll be about 40 minutes from now. So we will be ending the stream here at the conclusion of the match, and we will be starting up in about half an hour to see the next one. Wait, do we watch the third one? We watched the third one? Am I tripping right now? We do third. Sorry, my apologies. We're playing for more marbles here. I swear I read the rulebook. I guess I did not. If a match outcome is decided before the last sub-match, both teams have to agree on not playing the last sub-match in order to end the match. If at least one of the teams decide to play the last sub-match, it has to be played. That is the official ruling. I'm not sure if the point gets counted. If Split were to win, if that gets notated. But we will be playing. We will be watching. It is for no marbles, but we're going to play and we're going to watch. You know, just for the players to get, you know, have more. We're here. The map is in front of us, so let's play. Hopefully get some more experience, and, you know, now that hopefully the nerves can fall out a little bit, you know, and just get some more driving. We did have another game crash from Alzheimer, but is back. This is the warm-up. We will be ready. Getting into the first round here on the third map we are playing. It's called Water Slides by Dea. 56.326 on the author time. So the shortest of all the maps. And for this one, YOLO Sander is going to be having the best time on the team here. Unfortunately, not able to make it to the match today. But otherwise, Alzheimer Gaming, we should see hopefully leading the pack for Team Split. But yeah, going into this third round, although Split has officially lost the match, yeah, hopefully there can be less nerves and you can just get more of competitive driving experience without having to be all, you know, nerved up and sweat, stuff like that. 1 point for free agent team there. Going to the second round. We have Alzheimer kind of leading the pack. There's that deadly sign. Looks like most players have made it past just now into the turnover reactor section. Victor kind of catching air, falling all the way off the track. Gonna have to DNF, unfortunately. Alzheimer pushing the lead now. NX not too far behind. Tech Wolf kind of falling back there, but Stitch trying to pass up Alzheimer Gaming, but is not going to let it happen. Bap is flying way off the track. We are seeing Spec back in for this match. The players for this one being Spectre, Alzheimer, Tech Wolf, and NX once again, same as the first match. Split does win the round there due to the two very big mistakes coming from free agent team. They had 2 DNFs. Into the next round here. It's tied 1-1. Stitch getting out to the lead here Spec not having the best start, but maybe, you know, in some good speed slides and snowballing back into position. Alzheimer NX leading the pack for Split. Tech Wolf having a way better round this time. Staying close to the pack. There are two free agent team players at the front now. Alzheimer and NX trailing third, fourth. As we go into the final section of the map here, it looks like that is where we will place, unless anybody misses the finish. But Stitch Victor 1-2. But we are seeing some good finishes from Split. I don't think it'll be enough to score a point. Only 6 people crossing the finish line this time. Free agent team taking the round. Into the next round here. Getting the start again. Alzheimer and NX. Tech Wolf right there with him as well. We're seeing, oh, NX falling off the track, having to DNF, going a little too inside there. Low on the wall ride. Big mistake. Vapis falling off the track as well as we tune over. We will follow Tech Wolf here. Behind 4 other players. Alzheimer Gaming being in second place at the moment. The rest of them free agent team players. I believe we have seen same free agent team members as well, so these players have all had to learn most of the maps. We are seeing somebody fly off there. It looks like it was Victor. Stitch holding down first place, Alzheimer Gaming second, Tech Wolf fourth for Split. But I believe free agent team, they have all had to practice all the maps as well. Free agent team scoring another point there. A 56.2 was the winning time there, which is author time. It's actually quite up there. Oh, Tech Wolf not quite clearing the gap there, having to totally DNF. We're seeing NX, Spec, and Alzheimer up for Split. Stitch is the only one going against them at the moment. And so as long as these players can just keep driving, it's nice and safe, get to the finish line, it will be hopefully a point secure for Split. Stitch actually just cranking into the wall on the turnover right there, falling off the track, having DNF. 1, 2, 3 for Split right now. And if we're seeing NX fly off the track as well, unfortunately going a little offset on the lineup for the turnover there. I'm not quite sure what exactly that feature is called. Alzheimer making it to the finish. Spec also seems to have fallen somewhere. And those are the 3 finishers. 1 more point for free agent team. Alzheimer's first place, unfortunately not being able to be enough. But hey, we're just having fun on this one. Going past the deadly sign now, everybody seeming to make it past. Alzheimer and NX pushing first right now. Stitch right up there, has something to say about it. Kind of pulling ahead of Alzheimer Gaming there, keeping a little bit more speed through the features. And Sardic coming in fourth right now for free agent team, followed by Spec and Tech Wolf though. Victor as well back there. And as we're going into the final sections here, we just got to aim for the finish line. Stitch getting first place. 3 players crossing the finish line from free agent team, 4 from Team Split, but that will be enough for Split to win a point. 2-4 now. We're going to the 7th round. seeing Alzheimer, NX, and Spec off to some decent start here. 3 free agent team players as well having a good start. Where everyone making it past the sign. Alzheimer was a little left. Almost looked like he was going to hit it. Vap is kind of losing it in the feature there. That's who that was. But the rest of the players keep cruising along. Stitch still holding down first place. Victor, 2 free agent team members have gone 1-2 at the moment, with Split trailing right behind. NX falling off the track there, going a little left of the feature, just hitting the wall. Unfortunately having to DNF. Alzheimer Gaming and Spec coming in behind, 3rd, 4th, as we aim into the finish line. Tech Wolf behind as well. I don't think that's enough for a point though. That's a draw. So we're just going to redo the round here. Spec going for a speed slide, unfortunately falling off the track. Alzheimer, though, taking a commanding lead until the sign. Unfortunately, was a little too fast for his shoes. Couldn't quite handle making the left there. Bapis taking the lead right now with NX right behind. NX falling off the track. And I believe all Split members have fallen in DNF. I also only just noticed that there are only 3... I think there are only 3 players from free agent team playing. And they all crossed the finish line. There were only 3 that round, according to the board at the top right. But free agent team taking another point. It's 2-5 in the consolation rounds. Alzheimer once again getting out to the start. I don't know who crashed there. One of the free agent team members. It might have been Stitch. Victor and Vapis. Oh, Spec going a little too left of the gap there, not quite making it. Victor having a DNF. Alzheimer holding down first place. There are only 4 people racing. Alzheimer, Sardic, NX, and Vapis. And if Alzheimer can just keep it going right here, that should secure first and 1 point for Split. Do we have 2 other crashes? We have people miss the finish line. 2 finishers. One of them being a Split team member, finishing ahead of a free agent team member, scoring another point. There's 3 points for Split. Let's go. Ask and you shall receive. So we just pray for another point, and we'll get another point, right? We get into the next round. Alzheimer Gaming and Spec at the front for Split. Free agent team. Got 3 people. Everyone making it past the sign there at the moment. Alzheimer kind of clipping, losing speed. Unfortunately, not able to keep enough grip going on the upside down section. At least did not fall all the way off the track. But Spec and Tech Wolf bringing it back for Team Split. All we can do is hope for some crashes towards the front of the pack for free agent team. Spec losing a little bit too much speed there. Vapis kind of went a little wide, looked a little scary, but is making it with all the speed still. Tech Wolf trailing the 3 free agent team members into the finish line. We will shoot the gap. And unfortunately, that is another point for free agent team. It is going to be 3-6. Game point for free agent team. Start of the next round here. jumping over the water into the reactor. Get a little galaxy drift section, I think. Do you guys galaxy drift right there? Anyway, Alzheimer Gaming out into Alzheimer Gaming hitting the sign, I believe it looked like. And did Spec crash on the transition there as well? Tech Wolf crashing on the transition. Split in the mud. I believe everybody has DNF'd on split side. And that will be, as long as one player from free agent team crosses the finish line, that will be the point and the end of the match. Not too bad overall considering. Last one was just for funsies. But it is always good to be getting that competitive atmosphere driving. We will be running it back on these maps in about 20 minutes. That's GG's, everyone. GG to free agent team taking the victory against Split Full Speed on their debut match. Very first match playing together, playing in a competition.